Hello and welcome back to the channel, where we talk openly and helpfully about health and well-being at every age. Today, we're diving into a sensitive topic, one that's often whispered about, but rarely addressed directly. The phenomenon sometimes referred to as the smell of old people. It's a common observation, and perhaps one you've noticed yourself or worried about as you get older, that distinct, sometimes slightly musty or greasy odor that can seem more prevalent in older adults. It's important to approach this topic with empathy and understanding, not judgment. For a long time, this odor was simply attributed to general hygiene or environmental factors. But the truth is, there's a scientific basis for a specific aging odor. Research has identified a compound called 2-nonenal, which is produced when fatty acids on the skin of people, typically over 40, break down. This is a physiological change, not just a matter of cleanliness. However, while nonenal contributes, the noticeable odor often perceived isn't just this chemical change. A large part of body odor at any age comes from bacteria on the skin breaking down sweat and oils. And here's where seemingly simple hygiene can make a dramatic difference, potentially accounting for a significant portion of the overall odor profile often associated with older age. As bodies change, skin becomes thinner, and mobility might decrease. Certain areas can become harder to reach, easier to miss, or accumulate sweat and skin cells in ways that exacerbate bacterial growth and odor production. These aren't always the obvious areas you might think of. They are often the secret spots, the hidden crevices where moisture and shedding skin accumulate, creating a perfect breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. Ignoring these areas, even with regular showering, can quietly contribute to persistent body odor that feels impossible to get rid of. In this video, we're going to identify 6 of these key secret areas, places on your body and related to your personal environment, that, when cleaned diligently and correctly, can make a significant difference in reducing overall body odor and enhancing your personal freshness and comfort. By understanding why these areas are problematic and learning targeted cleaning techniques, you can take control of this aspect of aging and maintain your dignity and confidence. It's not about perfection. It's about effective self-care. These points are based on understanding skin physiology, common hygiene challenges with age, and where odor-causing bacteria thrive. Stay tuned, because paying attention to even one of these areas could make a noticeable difference in how you feel and smell. Ready to uncover these hidden spots and learn how to keep them fresh? Let's start with areas prone to moisture. Secret area number 1. Skin folds, the hidden hotbeds of moisture. Perhaps the most significant secret areas are skin folds. These occur naturally under the arms, under the breasts, in the groin area, and can develop on the abdomen or neck, particularly if someone carries extra weight or their skin has lost elasticity with age. These areas are problematic for several reasons. They tend to trap moisture from sweat and friction. They are often less exposed to air, creating a warm, humid environment. And because skin cells are constantly shedding, these folds can accumulate dead skin cells. This combination of moisture, warmth, and dead skin creates a perfect environment for bacteria and yeast to thrive and multiply. As these microbes feed on sweat and shed cells, they produce odor-causing compounds, leading to a persistent, sometimes strong odor. Furthermore, as flexibility or mobility decreases with age, these areas can become physically harder to reach and clean thoroughly during a shower or bath. A quick wash might miss the deepest part of a fold, leaving behind residue that feeds bacteria throughout the day. Over time, this can lead to not only odor, but also skin irritation, chafing, and even infections, compounding the problem and discomfort. Imagine how easily moisture can get trapped if you wear layers or if areas of skin touch together. It's like a tiny, warm, damp cave. Exactly the kind of place bacteria love to set up camp and multiply rapidly. A quick rinse just isn't enough to disrupt their party and clear away their odor-causing waste products. The implication is that simply washing over these areas isn't sufficient. They require deliberate attention to ensure both cleanliness and, crucially, dryness, which inhibits bacterial growth. This requires gentle, thorough cleaning every day, preferably during a shower or bath. Use a mild soap. Harsh soaps can strip the skin's natural barrier and cause irritation. Use a soft washcloth or sponge to gently open and clean deep within each fold, ensuring you get into all the creases. Rinse thoroughly to remove all soap residue. The most important step after washing is to ensure these areas are completely dry. Pat the skin gently with a soft towel, or even use a hairdryer on a cool setting if needed to remove all moisture. Trapped moisture is the enemy of freshness in these areas. For individuals with limited mobility, using a long-handled brush or sponge, or having assistance, might be necessary to ensure all folds are reached and dried properly. Applying a gentle, unscented powder designed for skin folds like cornstarch-based body powder, not talc, after thoroughly drying can help absorb excess moisture throughout the day. The value? Eliminating a primary source of odor-causing bacteria, preventing skin irritation and infection, and ensuring lasting freshness and comfort in key areas often missed in standard hygiene. Secret area number 2. Behind the ears and neckline. The often missed spots. These are small areas that are incredibly easy to overlook in the daily cleaning routine, yet they can accumulate surprising amounts of oil, sweat, dead skin cells, and even residue from hair products or environmental grime. The skin behind the ears is rich in sebaceous glands, which produce oil sebum. This oil, mixed with sweat and shedding skin, becomes a sticky base that traps dirt and provides food for odor-causing bacteria. The area behind the neck, especially where the hairline meets the skin or where clothing rubs, also collects sweat and oils. Because these spots aren't typically the focus of a quick wash, and they don't always seem visibly dirty, they can go days without a proper cleaning, allowing bacteria populations to grow and generate a subtle but persistent odor. As skin turnover slows with age, dead skin cells might accumulate more readily if not washed away. Imagine giving your car a quick wash, but forgetting to clean behind the door handles or under the trim. Those hidden spots will gather grime over time, even if the main surfaces look clean. Behind the ears and the back of the neck are the body's equivalent. Easy to miss, but they collect residue. The implication is that a thorough clean isn't just about the large surfaces. It's about paying attention to the smaller, less obvious spots that can quietly contribute to overall body odor. Make a conscious effort to include these areas in your daily washing routine. Use a washcloth with mild soap or cleanser. Gently cleanse behind your ears, getting into the crease where the ear meets the head. Wash the back of your neck and hairline thoroughly. Rinse well and pat these areas completely dry. Pay particular attention if you use hairspray, gels, or other products that might leave residue on the skin. This simple addition only takes a few seconds, but targets areas that are common culprits for lingering subtle odors. The value? Preventing the accumulation of oils, sweat, and dead skin that feed bacteria, eliminating a source of often overlooked odor, and contributing to a feeling of complete cleanliness and freshness. Have you been forgetting behind your ears? It's okay, many do. Let me know if you'll add this to your routine by commenting ears below. Secret area number 3. Navel and between the toes. The trapped bits. These are two seemingly small, unconnected areas, but they share a common trait. They are perfect traps for lint, sweat, dead skin cells, and bacteria, and they are frequently neglected during regular washing. The navel belly button is an indentation that can easily collect lint from clothing, sweat, oils, and shed skin cells throughout the day. Because it's often hidden and doesn't get direct exposure to water and soap during a quick shower, this mixture can sit and become a breeding ground for bacteria, producing an unpleasant odor. For individuals with a deeper navel, this is even more likely. Similarly, the spaces between the toes are warm, moist environments where sweat can accumulate. Dead skin cells and tiny bits of lint or sock fiber can get trapped here. This damp environment and the presence of organic matter are ideal for bacterial and fungal growth, leading to foot odor, including the characteristic cheesy smell caused by certain bacteria and potentially infections like athlete's foot. As flexibility decreases with age, reaching and thoroughly cleaning and drying between the toes becomes more challenging, increasing the risk of neglect. Imagine your navel as a small pocket and the spaces between your toes as narrow channels. It's easy for debris and moisture to get trapped in these confined spaces, creating a microenvironment ripe for odor, causing microbes that won't be washed away by just letting water run over them. The implication is that these often ignored indentations and crevices require deliberate, targeted cleaning to prevent the buildup of odor causing matter and maintain freshness from head to toe. The navel requires specific attention. Gently clean inside your navel with a soapy washcloth or a cotton swab dipped in mild soap and water during your shower. Be gentle, especially if it's sensitive. Rinse thoroughly. Crucially, dry your navel completely afterward with the corner of a towel or a cotton swab. For between the toes, use your fingers or a washcloth to gently clean between each toe while washing your feet. Again, rinsing well is important. The absolute key for feet is thorough drying. Use a towel to dry completely between each toe, making sure no moisture remains. This prevents bacterial and fungal growth. If you have trouble reaching your feet, consider using a long-handled foot brush or seeking assistance. The value? Eliminating trapped debris and moisture, preventing bacterial/fungal growth and associated odors, and contributing to overall body freshness and foot health. Are you remembering to wash between your toes? It makes a huge difference. Comment toes if you'll focus there next time. Secret area number 4. Scalp and hair. The absorbers. While washing your hair seems obvious, the scalp itself and the hair strands can be secret areas that hold on to odors if not cleaned effectively or frequently enough. The scalp produces oil sebum, sweat, and shed skin cells, just like the rest of the body. This combination provides food for bacteria and yeast that naturally live on the scalp. If hair isn't washed regularly, or if the shampooing process isn't thorough, these oils, sweat, and microbes can build up, leading to scalp odor. Hair strands are also porous and can absorb environmental odors like cooking smells as well as the oils and sweat from the scalp, holding onto them and contributing to the overall scent profile. As people age, hair might become thinner, or mobility might make washing and rinsing hair, especially long hair, more challenging, potentially leading to less frequent or less thorough washing. Certain scalp conditions, which can become more prevalent with age, might also contribute to odor. Imagine your scalp as a continuation of your skin, and your hair as thousands of tiny fibers attached to it. Just like fabric, those fibers can hold onto smells. If the skin underneath your scalp isn't clean, and the fabric, your hair, isn't washed regularly, odors will persist. The implication is that effective hair and scalp hygiene is a significant factor in overall personal freshness and should be done with sufficient frequency and thoroughness. Wash your hair and scalp regularly based on your hair type and activity level. Some people need to wash daily, others every few days. When shampooing, focus on massaging the shampoo into your scalp with your fingertips to break up oils, sweat, and dead skin cells. Don't just wash the hair strands. Rinse your scalp and hair thoroughly to remove all shampoo and conditioner residue, as leftover product can also contribute to buildup and odor. Ensure your hair dries completely afterward. Going to bed with damp hair can encourage yeast growth. For individuals with limited arm mobility, using a shower chair, a handheld shower head, or seeking assistance with hair washing can ensure the scalp is adequately cleaned. The value? Removing the buildup of oils, sweat, and microbes on the scalp and hair eliminating a common source of aging odor and ensuring hair smells fresh and clean. Secret area number 5. Oral cavity and dentures, the breathing source. Often, the perceived aging odor isn't just coming from the skin. It can also originate from the mouth. Poor oral hygiene, whether with natural teeth or dentures, is a major contributor to bad breath halitosis, which becomes a part of the personal scent bubble. As people age, they might experience dry mouth more frequently due to medications or other conditions, which reduces saliva production. Saliva helps wash away food particles and bacteria, so reduced saliva can exacerbate bad breath. Gum disease, tooth decay, and bacteria on the tongue are all significant sources of odor causing volatile sulfur compounds. For denture wearers, improper cleaning of dentures is a huge factor. Dentures can harbor food particles, plaque, bacteria, and yeast like Candida, leading to odors that washing the mouth alone won't fix. Leaving dentures in overnight without cleaning or soaking allows bacteria to multiply unchecked. Infections in the mouth, such as oral thrush, a yeast infection, can also cause noticeable odors. Difficulty with fine motor skills or forgetfulness can sometimes make thorough brushing or denture cleaning more challenging for seniors. Imagine your mouth as the entrance to your body, constantly interacting with food particles and bacteria. If these aren't regularly and effectively cleaned away, the resulting odors are expelled every time you speak or exhale, becoming a constant source of unpleasant scent. For dentures, imagine them as a piece of dental work that accumulates plaque and bacteria just like natural teeth, but in crevices unique to the denture itself. Neglecting to clean them is like never washing a piece of well-used dinnerware. The implication is that addressing personal odor, especially in older adults, absolutely must include meticulous oral hygiene, paying attention to both natural teeth, gums, tongue, and any dental prosthetics. For natural teeth, brush thoroughly at least twice a day with fluoride toothpaste. Pay attention to brushing the tongue where many odor-causing bacteria reside. Use dental floss or interdental brushes daily to remove food particles and plaque from between teeth and under the gum line, areas brushing can't reach. If dry mouth is an issue, discuss solutions with your dentist or doctor, such as using saliva substitutes. For dentures, they need to be cleaned every day. Remove dentures after eating and rinse them. Brush dentures daily using a soft bristle brush and denture cleanser, not regular toothpaste, which can be too abrasive. Clean all surfaces gently. Store dentures in water or a denture-soaking solution overnight. Never let them dry out unless they are a specific type meant to be dry. Clean your mouth, gums, tongue, palate with a soft brush or cloth after removing dentures and before putting them back in. Visit your dentist regularly for checkups and cleanings, and see them immediately if you notice persistent bad breath, mouth sores, or changes in your denture's fit. The value? Eliminating a primary source of halitosis, preventing dental issues that cause odor, and ensuring the breath is fresh and clean, dramatically improving the overall personal scent profile. Oral hygiene is often overlooked when thinking about body odor. Is this an area you'll focus on? Let me know by commenting fresh breath. Secret area number 6. Personal fabrics. The odor holders, clothing, and bedding. Finally, we need to talk about the fabrics closest to the body, clothing and bedding. Even if your skin is meticulously clean, odors can persist if your clothes and sheets aren't laundered frequently or effectively. Fabrics absorb body oils, sweat, shed skin cells, and even environmental odors. Over time, these accumulate deep within the fibers. Bacteria can continue to break down residual body matter on unwashed fabrics, contributing to odor even when the fabric seems dry. The characteristic nonenal compound can also adhere to fabrics. As clothes and bedding age, or if washed repeatedly in ways that don't fully remove residues, e.g., using too much detergent leading to buildup, using too little water, or washing in consistently cold water that doesn't activate some detergents, They can retain odors that become more apparent, particularly when warmed by body heat. Storing clothes in damp or poorly ventilated spaces can also contribute to musty smells. For seniors, changes in laundry routines, difficulty managing laundry tasks, or skin sensitivities requiring gentle detergents might inadvertently lead to less effective odor removal from fabrics. Imagine your clothes and sheets as giant sponges for everything your body emits. A quick rinse doesn't clean a sponge. It needs thorough washing. If the sponge isn't properly cleaned and dried, it will start to smell, even if the surface it touches your skin is clean. The odors cling to the fibers and are released over time. The implication is that personal freshness isn't just about cleaning the body. It's equally about ensuring the fabrics that touch your body the most are truly clean and odor-free, as they are major contributors to the overall scent perceived by others. Launder clothing, especially items worn close to the skin like underwear, shirts, and socks, frequently, ideally after each wear or daily for basics. Change bedding regularly, such as once a week. Use an effective laundry detergent and follow the instructions for load size and water temperature. Appropriate for the fabric, warmer water often helps remove oils and kill bacteria more effectively than cold. Check fabric care labels. Consider using a laundry booster designed to combat odors if needed. Ensure clothes are completely dry before storing them to prevent mildew. For items that are difficult to wash frequently like jackets or sweaters, air them out between wears. If mobility or access to laundry facilities is an issue, explore laundry services or seek assistance from family or caregivers. Storing clean clothes in clean, dry drawers or closets is also important. The value? Preventing the accumulation of body oils, sweat, and bacteria on fabrics, removing residual non-enol and other odor compounds, ensuring clothes and bedding smell fresh, and eliminating a key source of overall personal odor. So, we've uncovered 6 key secret areas that, when cleaned diligently, can make a significant difference in reducing the body odor sometimes associated with aging. Skin folds, behind the ears and neckline, navel and between the toes, scalp and hair, oral cavity and dentures, and personal fabrics. The core message is that while a specific scientific compound non-enol contributes to aging odor, a large, perhaps even the largest, part of noticeable personal odor comes from the same source as body odor at any age: bacteria interacting with sweat, oils, and dead skin. As we age, reduced mobility, skin changes, and missed areas can make these places more problematic. The good news is that targeted, thorough, and consistent cleaning of these often neglected areas is a powerful tool within your control. It's about smart, effective hygiene, not just generic washing. Addressing these areas can lead to a dramatic improvement in personal freshness and comfort, enhancing dignity and confidence. It's not about striving for 99% disappearance. Aging is a natural process. It's about maximizing comfort and well-being through practical self-care. Remember, if you have persistent or unusual odors, please consult your doctor, as they can sometimes signal an underlying health condition. I encourage you to pick just one of these secret areas to pay extra attention to during your next cleaning routine. See what a difference it makes. Thank you for joining me for this open and, I hope, helpful discussion. Addressing topics like this with sensitivity and providing practical solutions is important. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. Share in the comments below which area you'll be focusing on. And if you'd like more candid, helpful advice on navigating health and well-being at every stage of life, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Your support makes this work possible. Until next time, take care of yourselves thoroughly and with kindness.